Hey, why is this on your
Oh, this is
table?
my tube TV, my CRT, VHS, VCR combo TV. I just want to show you guys a
It's
little
a big old honker. It
Yeah.
plays video cassettes, huh?
Yeah, this is the only thing that could play what I want to show you guys. So this little tape I got that I want to play for you
You
guys.
got a tape for us. Okay.
Yeah. I just kind of stumbled
I
across
can't
it.
really see the screen.
Can you stop commenting on how you can't see the screen? Because it's
All right.
just watch the video.
I mean, I also can't see the screen.
Watch the tape.
All right.
Whoa, what is...
The hell?
Yeah. Don't look away.
You just stumbled upon a tape
Yeah,
and you watched it.
How
pretty cool.
avant-garde.
it's pretty neat.
Yeah, I think it's.
Surrealist.
I would call it an exhilarating thrill ride if I was like Roger and Ebert.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. There's a post-credit scene.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
All right, pretty simple.
It's pretty straightforward.
I mean, I like it.
Leaves a lot open to interpretation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an art piece of sorts.
I would definitely argue it's cinema.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's 4:3. Look at the format.
One might argue it's a satire.
You could argue that.
It's a bit of a cosmic gumbo.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
your phone's ringing.
On the podcast, so you're supposed to turn it off.
my bad. Hello? Yeah. Tis I. No, thank you.
How rude of him to answer on
Excuse me, I'm on the phone.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, I love you too. Bye.
Who's that?
Someone just said I'm gonna fucking die.
Oh, in 7 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
if I were
is
you-
it related to this thing?
Yeah. So if you want a copy of this tape, you don't have to take it. But if you want a copy and you want to show other people this, I'd highly recommend you do that.
Okay.
Okay. And
Otherwise,
Is that what you just did to...
that's why
yeah,
you showed
yeah.
it to us.
So basic survival thing.
Well, maybe we just throw it in the Discord, and then they can...
Well, now
Have
it's on
at it.
YouTube, so
Oh,
Oh, nice.
no one watches this.
Yeah.
we're dead.
We're
then.
dead.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family.
Hello.
This week on There Are Too Many Movies, we watch Ringu. Before we talk about Ringu, we're going to talk about what we've been watching. I'm Chris Collins.
I'm Josh Rodriguez of
the Josh Levers. Just get out of the way.
the Josh Levers, the leader of the Josh Levers.
of the Josh
And-
So you'd say you're a cult leader, is what you'd say.
So that's what you would say.
Much like a cult leader
I want to create I don't know, I want to create a society
Not like a compound.
within the society we already have.
within a society, but it's more of like I don't know, like an ecosystem,
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yes.
But we do live in a society.
but like a Josh ecosystem. You know what I'm saying?
Josh co-system.
Right.
I'm
where
not
it's-
sure it's applicable there.
Where it all just kind of makes sense. You know what I mean?
Describe your Josh co-system.
So it's what's your name?
Alex.
You're Alex.
A
Okay.
friend of 15 plus years.
Whatever.
All right.
The Josh ecosystem is very simple. We first talk about cinema,
Okay.
Okay.
then talk about Zoa.
Okay.
All
You know what I
right.
mean?
Is,
So
is
the
worst-
The Rock invited?
So it's entertainment, then nutrition, and then common. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So the
Just
three.
overall,
Okay, all
that,
right.
that's the third one, but it's a circle, man. So
Okay.
the
It's a ring.
it's a ring of sorts. Oh fuck! And then the fourth one is I don't know,
Okay.
coming again, dude.
Coming and coming.
and it's mostly, but you have to be the one that comes. Like no one else matters.
Yeah,
right?
it's
Okay,
eating
yeah.
and going, dude.
Okay.
Or I guess like music.
I guess music.
Okay. Alex.
I'm Alex the Josh Wilson.
Oh, okay.
Pretty simple.
Yeah. Not as simple as
pretty
just Chris
obvious.
Collins, but whatever.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're simple.
I thought you were the Joshua Wilson.
Ooh, you know what? I shortened it
Oh, okay.
because legally it wouldn't fit on the forum.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
it's not a
Hit the
big deal.
character limit.
Yeah.
Yeah. On
Anyways.
the nickname.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Chris, what's your nickname? You don't,
Don't have one.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
interesting enough as
No
it
one
is.
cares. No one
Yeah,
cares
it's just
though.
boring.
Nope.
No one cares to give you a nickname.
Nope.
dude.
I just straight up am interesting as
Long
is. I don't need
boy,
any extra flair.
Slender Man.
I don't
Yeah.
need a peacock with some sort of ecosystem. or
Hey, what's
anything.
up, length, dude?
Yeah, that's me.
All length.
I'll take that.
All
No
length, no
girth.
width.
Like,
No, all length, no width, dude.
well, you know.
You're built like a fucking pencil, dude. Number 2, we'll call you, dude.
Hell yeah, that's me.
That's when you
Chris, the number 2 Collins.
when you had pink hair, you were literally a pencil.
And we'll cut to that here.
Bad hair.
Bad hair.
Bad hair.
Anyways, $5 a month on Patreon to support your local on the internet podcast. You get so annoyed when I pitch the Patreon, but guess what? Since I've started doing this, we've got a lot more patron supporters. And shout out to you and all the
Since you
Discord.
started begging and gave up your
So it's all thanks to Chris.
Again, me just producing the podcast.
All thanks to Chris.
Again, just hanging the lights and
Chris
producing
the
pod.
producer Collins.
Chris the producer, the editor,
And we all know
You love being a producer.
yeah,
don't
producers do everything, right?
the professional voiceover artist as well.
At Mooyah, our beef is higher grade than most steaks.
Come get your bogie.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut to that.
Come and get your boigies.
And we're back. Anyways, $5 a month on Patreon will get you behind the scenes clips, access to the Discord, a bonus episode every month, and pictures of Alex's dump truck fucking ass.
True. That's
Let's
a true fact.
fucking go, BB,
Yeah.
dude. You have a thick ass,
It's kind of unbelievable.
And we'll cut to a clip.
thicker than cold peanut butter, dude.
I agree with you.
Yep.
It's molasses mixed with cornstarch, frozen in the tundra.
In oatmeal.
Yeah.
It's thicker than a fucking what is it? Blizzard from Dairy Queen,
Yeah.
baby.
Imagine this is someone's first episode and they're like, where are the movies? Anyways.
I always think back on our Parasite episode when the top comment was, go to this for the fucking movie review.
Yeah.
Like,
Cut to, anyways, fuck
hey,
it.
suck our fucking ducks.
That's also
Yeah.
the most popular episode on our YouTube for some reason. One of the most.
I don't get it.
Anyways, good movie. That's all I got. You guys
That's
want to?
all you got?
That's it. You guys want to kick off who wants to kick off the watch list? What have you guys been watching?
I'll fucking go first.
Let's go. You haven't gone first in a while.
Yeah.
Have I not?
No, you
No.
haven't. It's almost like you don't want to be an opener.
It's like you're not a born leadoff man.
No, I mean I'm definitely not an opener. That's not what I'm.
I just
better.
meant
Shit.
speaking
all right,
of
fine.
opener.
Oh, you
No,
gotta
I
wait.
have to-
You gotta
I have to-
wait.
gotta wait for Chris.
Yeah.
All right, so I watched The Paper. So this is a Michael Keaton joint.
It's quite literally named after
What
rustling
you love.
papers.
Yeah.
When it comes to getting to the bottom of things, Michael Keaton is at his best, dude. When he's getting to the bottom of things.
You know who's better at getting to the bottom of things?
Who?
Rocco Siffredi. He gets to everyone's bottom of things.
All right.
Who?
See, because he's a porn star.
He's a corn star.
Oh.
He fucks asses.
Yeah. All right. Well,
We'll
you,
cut to a
you got.
clip.
Anyways, anytime Michael Keaton and newspapers are in a thing, it's cinema, dude.
Hell yeah.
Straight up. When you think of The Paper, you think of Batman, you think of fucking Spotlight, dude. He's just great.
He is.
He's astounding. The Paper is more of like it's more of a fucking 3-head fun time.
It's Spielberg, right?
No, this is
What am I thinking
it's
of?
a Ron Howard joint.
What am I thinking of?
Paper. You're thinking of The
Dope
Post.
Yes.
You're thinking of The Post.
The other-
Thomas
the-
Hanks
Got it.
and
Thomas.
Marilyn Streep.
Yep. That's great value spotlight.
Yeah, for sure. But it's good though. It's good. If you watch All the President's Men and then The Post, get the
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
outta
because
here.
it's a prequel, right?
It is a prequel.
Wow.
Wow. All right. It's great. Check it out. It's just a good old fashioned fun time, and I watched it on my CRT baby since I just got that. Thanks, man. It's good shit. Good shit.
Is it cinema?
It's cinema.
It just barely hit cinema. Definitely not 4:3 though.
It's cinema. Yeah, it's not 4:3. It's just a fucking fun time.
Hell yeah.
Nothing like
Just a
watching
nice casual watch.
in anything on a CRT, especially things from the 80s and 90s.
You got that CRT. How you liking that?
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
Literally, my entire watch list is all CRT watches.
You hit it with an I'm loving it. It's not what I was looking for.
Oh, it's really great.
It's really great.
Thank you.
There you go.
we're back.
The Mask of Zorro, baby.
Fuck yeah.
VHS.
VHS.
Let's go, dude.
Dude, all of my entire watch list is CRTs.
Okay.
Or VHSs.
Critical
whatever.
race theories.
The Mask of Zorro with Antonio Banderas. And
Banderas.
Anthony Hopkins as a Hispanic Zorro character.
How does John Leguizamo feel about this casting?
Yeah. Anthony Hopkins, I mean, he's great. Catherine Zeta-Jones is also not Hispanic, but
But
she's also great in this.
Great actress.
This is a fucking terrific swashbuckling tale, man.
It's Pirates of the Caribbean before Pirates of the Caribbean.
yeah.
Literally, quite
Now-
literally.
And in the trailer, it was the same composed theme.
It's
blah,
the same
blah,
thing.
blah,
It was
blah, blah,
stolen.
reused, stolen, whatever you want to call it.
Stolen.
It was a precursor, like temp track that they then repurposed for the entire Pirates of the Caribbean score, but they used it in the trailer of Mask of Zorro. And we'll cut to
You
a clip.
just the first 4 Pirates films as well. The score is godly.
The score
is stolen, family.
Did you know?
You're gonna get us
baby.
assassinated by Disney's lawyers.
The fucking music is stolen from The Mask of Zorro, starring Antonio Banderas.
Banderas.
Oh,
Dude,
shit.
check the fucking trailer out
Huh.
and you let me know.
Cut to our comment section.
Did you know game? You just
Clip.
triggered 1,000 nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can go fucking eat shit.
Yeah. It's so funny that like we posted that clip and then an onslaught, a comment army came and was like, actually, and then it's like, I've been down the Mask of Zorro composer
hole.
Hans Zimmer rabbit hole.
Yeah.
And
What's funny about that is that we said it in the clip is that we were joking about how our comments are going to be.
And
Yes.
they immediately paused, yeah.
yeah, but
And
they
then they were.
immediately didn't watch the clip,
Yeah.
rushed to the comment section, put on
Actually.
Yeah, the fucking their thumbs were on fire. They were commenting so fast.
Seriously.
They were just
Yeah.
like they just had to point it out. They're like, I've done, and that's a 1-up for me.
I win.
Yeah.
And then
this clip,
scroll up to an ass video. You know what I mean?
and then
Like,
and then scroll to our video getting 300 times the amount of views and likes it would have gotten if you hadn't commented. So thanks for contributing to the algorithm.
Fucking idiot.
let's fucking go, BB.
Get baited, get ratioed.
So Mask of Zorro is fucking terrific still. Problematic only because Anthony Hopkins is playing a Hispanic man. But it's still great, man. Antonio Banderas is fucking amazing. It's really great.
It's really great.
It's really great. The fact that it's the legend of Zorro and not necessarily they're not saying Antonio Banderas is Zorro. He's like taking up the mantle.
Wait,
and, like,
what?
Zorro already exists.
I didn't know that.
You've never seen it?
I was fucking 10 or something.
Well, yeah. And
I was like, there he is, Zorro.
There's the Zorro,
He's
man.
got the mask and the sword.
He's go.
so Tony
He did the
Hopkins
Z.
is the first Zorro.
Tony Hopkins.
And then Tony Banderas.
Jesus Christ.
What? That's what he goes
You
by.
that's your shorthand
Tony,
for them?
that's how you know them?
Those guys you know?
Tony and Tony.
Tony and Tony.
Hey, it's me, Tony and Tony.
Oh, they have the
motherfucker.
pizza too, right?
Yeah, Tony's Pizza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's Antonio Banderas' pizza. Not a lot
Right.
of people know
Yeah.
that. It's great.
It's really great.
It's really great.
It's really great.
Then, dude, I started going down my favorites because I've collected my favorite VHSs, and now it's like, all right, time to rewatch my favorite fucking movies.
Sure.
Here we go, dude. Casino.
Okay.
Let's fucking go. This is perhaps my favorite movie of all time.
What?
Perhaps.
Wow.
Dude, that is hard to argue that it is not one of the greatest films of all fucking time.
A Marty
because
Scorsese's joint.
Yes.
Marty Scorsese's joint, Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci,
Pesci, you motherfucker.
Sharon motherfucking Stone. Have you seen Casino?
It's been so long.
James Woods.
I get them confused in my head with Goodfellas.
Goodfellas and Casino,
Yeah.
they're one and the same.
Yeah, I saw them at like the same
They're
time.
both the saga of a man devolving into just fucking.
So here's this, and this is a little story of my wife. She fucking loves Goodfellas. That's like probably her favorite movie of all fucking time.
Nice.
It's a great one.
She has never seen Casino.
Let's freaking.
And
go.
I was like, what? Like, to
you got to
me,
hit her for that.
Goodfellas and Casino are essentially the same fucking thing. It's
Right.
Like they're
Different settings, but essentially the same story.
You can't have one without the other.
Right.
And I was like, how the fuck have you gone your entire life loving Goodfellas and never seen Casino? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we watch it, and then at the end, she's like, it's kind of boring. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Do you think you watched it on VHS?
Watched it on VHS.
Do you think that had something to do with it?
A double taper, baby.
Oh, you had to turn it over.
Let's go, dude.
That's where she checked out.
Yeah.
She was like, "You're changing the tape." I'm
Yeah.
Dude,
Big-
okay,
big Nene.
she was clowning on me, and then like 5 minutes, and she was like, "Oh shit!"
Let's go.
So like
with
literally,
the CRT.
she was like, "Yeah," because I was watching the CRT, like playing Madden or whatever. Had it on,
Nice.
and then she was on the couch, like just on her phone, and then 5 minutes into the movie, she's like, "You know what I mean?"
Yeah.
Like,
And she took a picture of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
She tweeted, she's like, I'm so fucking bored at this stupid movie.
yeah.
But like focus turned to the CRT. It's
Nice.
like, you know, it's a little, you know what I mean? Like you have to.
I think it quite literally broadcasts a frequency that our childhood has embedded.
Yes.
Like our brains are little antennas, and
Yeah.
I think those fucking tube TVs.
Yeah.
It's
are
called 5G.
yeah. They're connected.
The original 5G.
Yeah, it's the 1G. Like that is somehow connected. When you turn that thing on and you feel the fuzz, and you get close and you can feel the static. That basically there's a piece of glass between you and electromagnetic death.
Cathode rays being fucking blasted by the fulcrum of a lead
Fucking
pin.
Cinema 5G, Cinema 4.3.
Cut
dude.
to me putting my forehead on that, watching stuff like as a kid, like, and they're like, "Don't sit too close," and I was like, "Bink!" Right, like
Yeah.
putting my frontal lobe on the glass.
Yeah, my fucking PlayStation controller cable is like 3 feet long. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
But that, I think it really does. People that grew up with CRTs, when you turn that thing on and you hear that, and
it's
you
like
feel
hypnotizing.
It just
the
hits
mechanical nature of it all.
It hits a biological mechanism inside of you that
For
like,
sure.
you're just drawn to it, man.
It's because we all want to be children at the end of the day. We all want to go back to our childhood where you didn't have responsibilities or pain.
That's
trauma.
why, yeah, that's why our favorite things are CRTs and big honking titties.
Hey, dude. Sad.
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Anyways, but she didn't like Casino as much, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" But she definitely liked it still. She just like,
Yeah.
like no competition for her between Goodfellas
I get
and
it.
Casino.
I get it.
But Casino is still fucking excellent. And then, dude, top 3 of all time, The Silence of the Lambs.
Let's go,
A
baby.
perfect movie, perhaps.
Dude, perhaps eat shit with your perhaps, man, because that is a perfect movie, dude.
Yeah.
Beginning to end, back to front, front to back, 10 out of motherfucking 10.
Jodie Foster, man.
Performances,
Tony Hopkins.
Tony Hopkins.
Tony Hoppies.
Got a lot of Tony Hoppies this week. Performances, cinematography, story, getting to the bottom of things, dude.
A man tucking his dick into his legs.
It's
Love
got it all.
Yeah.
Goodbye Horses. Cut to Chris doing that.
Let me make sure we're rolling, by the way.
I'm rolling. I'm on fucking ecstasy. I'm fucked up.
I'm fucking rolling
I'm
right now.
Fucked up, dude. Give me a fucking pacifier.
Anything else on your watch list?
I just
Why, you
got
bored?
on
Yeah.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
You're bored, really?
No, I'm not bored.
We can move on.
Go ahead.
No, I'm
I
done.
love Silence of the Lambs.
I'm done.
Genuinely joking. Wanted to hear more about it.
No. Simply, I'm upset.
We
No.
talk-
Silence of the Lambs is fucking, like I said, front to front, front to back to front. One of the greatest films of all fucking time.
You watched it backwards also?
Yeah.
Yes,
Back to
actually,
front?
Yeah.
I did because I had to rewind it.
Like a manga?
I had to be kind
Now
and
you're getting
rewind.
Mm.
It is. I mean, what the fuck else can you say about it? Like, currently, it is on my number 2 on my greatest films of all time. For me,
Number 2, okay.
number 2. I think it might move to number 3 only because I've seen Heat 3 times this year.
And yeah,
It's a pretty good movie, you would say.
You know what I mean?
it's not bad.
It's all right.
But it might fluctuate a little bit, but definitely top 3 of all fucking time is Silence of the Lambs, and it's just fucking great. Jodie Foster, dude. You cannot
Foster's.
get a better character in film than Clarice from
She's really
The Silence of the Lambs.
And
She's just fucking incredible.
The amount of times I heard people go, "Hello, Clarice," like in like elementary school.
Yeah.
And shit. Like,
Did you base him on anyone at all?
HAL the Computer in 2001.
Really?
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, well done, Dave. And I wanted to get this disembodied voice as if he was a killing machine.
But that was great. 2001, you're right, is that kind of like very cold and yet calculating and unemotional.
Well, the trick is, I guess, to play a man like that, to play him very sane, to play him really normal, and then let the audience do the work. So, hello, Clarice.
There's an interesting story about Tony Hoppies that I've
Right.
told before, but I don't know if this is real, but in an interview, and I'll try and find it and cut it in.
I remember sitting in the movie theater in in Los Angeles, and it was a private showing of it. And I was sitting behind some friends I'd invited, and I tapped them on the shoulder just afterwards. I said, "Are you enjoying yourselves?" And they said, "No."
Dude.
And I don't know if that's real or not, but I heard that's a story that happened. And of course, they're terrified.
Did you know that Tony Hopkins, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Tony
Yeah,
Hopkins.
Tony Hoppies.
Did you know that he's also a composer?
I did not know that.
He got some sort of lifetime achievement award, and at the ceremony that they gave him, the conductor came out, like of the band of the ceremony.
As gay.
He performed Anthony Hopkins' own original piece in front of him.
That's pretty cool.
And he did not know it was going to happen.
And he's like, you know what else I didn't know? It fucking sucks.
But like, if you see the look on his fucking face, it's amazing. Anthony Hopkins in this movie is just fucking incredible, dude. Like, is there a single better horror performance of all time? And is there a better horror movie, quote unquote, that like, I mean, there is not a single other horror movie that is as critically acclaimed as this one.
And smart.
I would argue it's Thriller, but that's fine.
They
They're a
created the
pure
term.
horror.
They created the term thriller because of this movie, though.
So then it is.
No,
a
so
thriller.
that
that reinforces my point.
So that it could win Best Picture because they wouldn't.
Oh, because the Academy goes horror films,
It's
musicals, comedies. Go fuck yourself.
Exactly.
I used to be, when I was like 10, I would be like, why the fuck has a comedy never won Best Picture?
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
If you could give
Jack and Jill.
if you could give any comedy an Oscar, which would it be?
Dumb and
Airplane.
Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber,
Airplane.
Airplane. Yeah, that's really good.
Dumb and Dumber has heart, funny
That's true.
performances.
Yeah,
It's just a literally like a medicine. Dumb and Dumber.
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
That's really
It's one
good.
of those, when you're sick, you throw it on and you feel better.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's hard to argue. I would say
What are your-
I'd probably say Ace Ventura.
Ooh.
Same-
they're all
same-
good.
It's like
Yeah,
same
Jim
vibe,
Carrey,
same
yeah.
Jim Carrey, same vibe.
Click,
Yeah. No, that's too sad near the end.
but that's perfect
yeah,
for the
that's-
Oscars.
That's
is.
true.
I think that honestly, man,
Blindside you.
that's a great movie.
Best musical? What would you give a musical if you could give it an Oscar? They have that category though, don't they?
Yeah, they put it in with like animated films, I think.
Yeah, it's like musical / comedy / horror / shit we don't care about.
Yeah. And then Best Bummer goes to
What was the movie that got put into a category that was complete? It was something was not a comedy whatsoever. No, it was like
wasn't it The Wolf of Wall Street?
something was classified as a comedy. No, it was a comedy and they reclassified it just for Oscar contention.
They do that shit all the time.
Whatever, fuck it, doesn't matter. It was like a really popular movie. Like Leo was in it, I thought, but I don't know.
I mean, the fact that, like, honestly, and this is arguable, but like certain comic movies are not up for adapted screenplay is a fucking
That's
joke.
bullshit. Yeah.
That's a fucking joke, dude.
Yeah.
Black Panther adapted screenplay. Like, that was a huge fucking movie at the time, and they're like, why can't there be a best popular film category? It's like, well, the fucking easy out is like, it's not a great fucking best picture fucking film, but it's an adapted screenplay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's winnable.
It has good characters. That's
Yeah.
the main thing. Like, better than most comic book movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan. Done.
100%.
Didn't they add some sort of like subcategory in a recent awards ceremony, and then a Marvel movie didn't win it?
Best
Probably.
Marvel movie.
It was like it was best popular movie or something like that. Like
People's Choice.
best
shit.
summer fun top down 3-head convertible fun time movie or something.
Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, and then they gave it to not a Marvel movie,
I
and
love
they were
that.
like, "This was our category."
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I forgot what it was, but whatever. Yeah. Anyways,
The Dog Day Afternoon.
for what
That's the movie.
that they gave? Yeah, for sure.
I've never seen it.
That's it for me.
Great. Alex, you want to go next?
Okay. One moment.
Again, go watch the Silence
Remember,
of the Lambs.
oh, Chris, you're never ready with your list, and look at you.
I'm immediately ready, and you're interrupting
That
me.
took a long
which makes
time.
it not ready.
I almost
for me.
fell asleep in that time.
Well, you should go to the doctor then. You might have a B12 deficiency. Defeated. Okay. I've been what?
Go ahead.
I'm trying. I'm in the middle of trying, and you keep saying
Ready
"Go
whenever
ahead."
you are.
I have been speaking.
You fumbled.
And you don't allow me to.
Quit tripping over your own words and do your watch list.
I have not made an error. I have never made an error. I'm autistic.
Whenever you're ready.
I've been watching Oni Plays on YouTube, which I'm sure...
Not a movie.
Yeah, that's not what I've been watching. I'm trying to speak.
What is
You're not
Oni
allowed.
playing?
Various things, but it's a group of friends, and one of them named Zach Haddle, probably one of the funniest people I've ever heard. He has a show on Adult Swim also called Smiling Friends, and this is something you all should watch because it is so fucking funny.
How'd you see it?
I heard about it on their YouTube channel, and it's on HBO Max.
That's what I was looking for.
It is one of those Adult Swim shows where it's like kind of like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, where it's like 10, 15-minute episodes, but they're
Love that.
fucking packed with like nonstop good
They're
content.
sprint.
Yeah. The basic concept is it's a company where the business they do is they make people smile. And so the first episode, they're like, oh, we got a guy who he's depressed. Let's go make him smile. They walk into his room and he's got a gun to his head. And he's like, all right, what's up? Just watch it.
Is it animated?
It's animated.
Okay.
Yeah. It is so fucking funny.
All right.
You got to watch it. Continuing Chainsaw Man and Bake Off. They're both 4-3. Next up is Unsolved Mysteries. There are new episodes.
Do you ever have a sense of like you want to bake something?
Yeah.
After watching baking, and then you're like, nah,
I'm good. I don't want to set up all that shit.
Yeah.
Dude, cooking is a lot more fun to watch than it is to actually do.
I prefer cooking.
They edit out all the boring shit.
Yeah, I prefer cooking over baking because baking is a lot more precise, and if you fuck up a measurement, it'll probably fuck the whole thing up.
Yeah.
But you know what I don't want to do? Clean out dough or flour from a pot, dude.
100%.
Abso-fucking-lutely not, man.
Or deal with a humid...
When it congeals and it's all yeasty, hate that.
You know what I'd rather
Yeasty.
do? Go to a professional baker and just get bread.
So
hey,
they
just
do
give
it for
me
a
a
living.
croissant, dude.
Yeah. You know what
Hurry
I
up
hate?
with my damn croissant.
You know what I hate? When people say croissant. Just say croissant.
Yeah.
Say croissant, or I'm going to slit your... Unsolved Mysteries. Something that I thought you would find interesting. Episode 2 of the new Unsolved Mysteries is about a UFO sighting in Muskegon, Michigan.
Ooh.
That
my
became,
hometown.
Yes. That...
Muskegon?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were from Wisconsin.
This has happened multiple times.
Because you see
we've
Valium.
actually had this conversation a handful of times.
You're not from Wisconsin?
No, I'm not.
The alcoholism is sort of like... It's like a...
You catch me as kind of like a cheesehead, like, you know.
Yeah, I can see that.
Green Bay.
My family vacations in Wisconsin in the
You're
summer
a fucking
sometimes.
douchebag like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Yep. Everyone from Wisconsin's a douchebag. So
That's
good
honest.
point.
That actually is a fact.
Yeah. Shout out to cheese curds. Have you ever had a cheese curd from Wisconsin?
From Wisconsin?
Why would we have had that?
Real ones from Wisconsin.
Real cheese curds.
Yeah.
I've had cheese curds, buddy.
You haven't had them from Wisconsin?
No, you can't say that.
You can, though.
You can't, dude.
They're different.
Because I've definitely had Wisconsin cheese, buddy.
They're different.
I've never been to Wisconsin, if that's what you're asking.
Hey,
but if you're asking, have you ever had a cheese curd? The answer is yes, dude.
Hey, Putin, if you're watching, there's only one place you need to nuke, and that's Wisconsin.
And I guess Muskegon, or wherever the fuck you're from.
Yeah, sure.
Michigan?
Yes. Friend of 10 plus years. That's where I'm from.
That's the mitt one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where people point.
Shaped like a mitt?
Yep, that's the one.
Mm-hmm. And it's
Are we good?
It's
What's
rife,
going on?
rife with poverty.
Yeah. Got the fuck out of there.
You cold bitch.
I took my private jet out of there. Anyways, go ahead.
You got stuff to produce.
Yeah, of course.
So
Like this money bag of a show.
Unsolved Mysteries is great.
Cool.
My last thing is a Sean Baker joint takeout.
Let's go.
Ooh, we were literally looking at this Blu-ray, this Criterion Blu-ray the other day, and I was like, I want to pick this up blind, but like also, I don't know.
I let Chris borrow it. It's over there. You
have
can't
the
borrow it.
Criterion Blu-ray?
I do own the Criterion.
Now
Blu-ray.
I have it.
He's currently in possession.
The Criterion DVD or Blu-ray,
Sean-
BB? Is it 4K?
Bakey's.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just Blu-ray.
Baker, just matter.
Nice. It's
Of Hot Ones, right?
yes of Hot Ones fame.
Hot Ones fame, yeah. He's also a famous director.
He invented chicken.
Yeah.
This,
Hot chicken.
It's kind of like Good Time if the main character of Good Time was not a big piece of shit and was actually a hardworking good dude.
Wow.
Okay.
It's I don't want to spoil anything. You should watch it.
All right.
You should absolutely watch it. It is very, very
Sean
good.
Baker of Florida Project fame,
Red Rocket fame.
Red Rocket fame. For those that don't know, I knew.
Florida Project is fucking incredible.
My favorite part of Red Rocket was when
Don't say it.
Clifford the Big Red Dog
Jesus fucking
showed off
Christ.
his big red rocket. and that part was cool.
I was not a big fan of
Breaking
Red Rocket,
news:
honestly.
Clifford gets a red rocket. 10 dead.
In Muskegon, Michigan.
Anyways,
it's very good. I would say Cinema in 4-3.
Let's
Gotta
go.
watch it.
it's a Criterion collection.
Again, Chris is borrowing it. You can't borrow it because you have too many Criterion editions, and
Fair enough.
I just feel like you're spoiled. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you have too much.
Honestly, I am not going to argue that. I agree with you 100%. Someone in our Discord today posted in Gimme Dat. Was it like an essay from Marty Scorsese's
Shout out
about
to our Discord, $5 a month on Patreon.
about Midsommar?
Oh, what about it?
He posted like an essay from Marty Scorsese's
Oh, okay.
in like this book, and I was like, "What is this book?" It was the Midsommar A24 Big Fuck You edition, and I was like, "Oh, I have that. I've never seen it. I've never looked."
He owns so many editions that you're like, I've never even seen that. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
So I totally agreed, and I'm a spoiled fuck.
Yeah, that's I'm with you because the other day I got a couple packages at my door and I was just like, don't know what these are.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That's
how you know. Yeah,
that's a bad sign.
It's like when you're deep into an addiction and like the amount that you used to do doesn't do it. Doesn't give you the dopamine hit anymore.
Right.
And you're like, I gotta up it.
You chasing the dragon.
Yeah.
the fact that you're really good about this. Like you're obsessive collecting. Like we are only for
Manga.
yeah. Of course. But you read all of it.
Yeah.
It's a completionist.
That is true.
That to me is fucking insane. Like there are so many movies that I've bought over the last year and a half that I still haven't watched yet. But it's like I can't keep up with it. You know what I mean?
I think part of it is because I am a completionist. There have been times when I've started like a 30-volume series and only been kind of into it, and I finish it out, and I'm never mad that I fully read a long series. Like I'm always glad that I like
Committed to it.
got that story. I love stories in general. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
But the thing is, for mangas, you have to buy them to read them.
Yes and no.
Like we could rent a movie for $3.99, but we usually don't. We're like, I've heard this, or most of the movies I buy are ones I know I want.
Right.
That's true, but there have been blind buys where I just the cover art or the hearsay or the reviews I've heard where I'm just like, yeah, I'll blind buy this Criterion endorsement.
It's that whole Blockbuster thing, man.
Yeah,
because
yes,
I just
it goes
miss
back to that for sure.
Yeah.
Choosing something off the shelves.
Exactly, because like we don't have that rental option anymore. I mean,
digital rental, but fuck that.
Yeah, but
by the way,
fuck that. Fuck that.
The curation of it isn't as satisfying. I like looking at a wall.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Holding it in my hands,
physically.
Yep. And here's the thing.
it
I talked to somebody recently and I was like, yeah, but with physical media, the quality is just always, and they went, not necessarily.
And you're like, you're a fucking
and
idiot.
then I said, necessarily, dude.
I was like, do you want me as a video editor to bust out the bit rates on you? Because I can. Max bit rate for streaming, 15 to 20 to 30 if you've got a decent connection and distance to the server.
And mine is shit.
The average Blu-ray, 40, the bit rate to your screen just sends at least twice as much data. A 4K Blu-ray, 4 times as much, 128 per second.
4K streaming is at least 4 to 8 times less than a standard Blu-ray.
It's essentially like you're watching a Blu-ray when you get the 4K. It's digital.
The thing is, when you watch a 4K digital, yes, you can have something. The resolution is the 3840 by 2160 or whatever the fuck. But you can, inside of that window, doesn't matter how big the window is, inside of that window, there's an amount of data. In order for it to be streamed, like streaming 4K,
you're gutting something.
You're gutting something.
Yeah.
There's compression.
You're losing audio, you're losing video, you're losing a lot.
In order to optimize, like
you have to download it.
The death of all streaming platforms is the buffering symbol. If you as a viewer see the buffering symbol,
you're automatically taken out of the goddamn movie.
Yes.
You're gonna go get up, you're gonna take a piss, you're gonna fucking, you know what I mean? Like
get on your phone.
There's that, but so what they do to ensure you never get that is throttling bit rates. They look at they look at your connection, they look at that, and then it's down it goes so that it never stops.
And that is the biggest thing, because you know what I constantly go back to and is the only one that has not buffered on me in the middle of a viewing is Netflix. Every single other streaming service has buffered on me.
Yeah. They optimize for that.
That's exactly why
They do just that though. They throttle.
They throttle. Yeah, and it's just compression. It's a stream. It's what a stream is.
And you know what? You know when that never happens, dude? When you have a fucking DVD or or Blu-ray or 4K Ultra
Blu-ray.
HD Blu-ray, dude.
Have you ever been watching a stream and someone opens their laptop or iPad and then you see the compression go for a split second because a new device joined your network and then throttling down it went. Like if someone
100%.
starts scrolling TikTok and streaming something else, they've got to split that bitrate of your connection in half. Don't fucking. I'm so fucking. I was mad triggered about that.
I can't wait for the TikTok comments that are like, actually,
No. Actually, no.
Actually, it's just
comments disabled. Go fuck yourself.
technical specifications. It's just quite literally
No.
like unless you're plugged into the server,
right?
Like the Netflix server.
Physical media gang.
Physical
dude.
media gang. Yeah. Shout out to the Ring VHS Steelbook.
VHS
Sitting on the table. It's both of them.
Dude, if VHS had steelbooks, dude, holy shit.
That could be the next like collector's thing. If you start that now, get in on
thick
it early.
steelbooks.
Yeah,
Thicky books.
Yeah.
They're just called Thicky
They're
books.
just weapons.
thick
Yeah.
boys.
Thick boys. Anyways, is that all you've been watching?
Yep.
We went on a rant. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all.
I went on a completely. The amount of anger
It's
I had
related.
is unwarranted for that rant.
I've
but-
just been mad.
yeah, it's been a week.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
That's a good clip, though.
Yeah. Anyways, and you'll do that clip, right? Shout out to Future Chris.
My fucking fault, I guess. Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
You've never once asked us to edit anything.
And why would
And it
I?
goes to-
Y'all suck at it.
See, you never once asked.
And I like how a while back you pointed out, oh, well, you do that for a living. Great point. I should do what I do for work in my off time as well.
Well, you're the most obvious choice, is what I'm saying.
I'm just really good at it. It's really great.
It's really great.
By your own admission.
Shout out to Future Chris. You're doing all right.
Does it really bother you that I said you can make a clip out of that?
Let's make it a bit out of it.
Oh, okay.
And I'll let that out.
I mean, you probably should.
Yep.
It's awkward.
I want the audience to think I'm mad as a bit, and I'm keeping.
Because that makes you look like an asshole.
A producer.
Yeah, a producer. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What if I left all this in? We'll see what happens. That's up to
Not
Future
if I
Chris.
spout racial epithets the whole time.
It's up to Future Chris. We'll see. I'm genuinely kidding.
I know.
I'm joking.
Okay.
No.
Is it, watch list? Anything else?
No.
I worked up a sweat ranting about bit rates. Okay.
Ready to be bored. Ready for the fucking boredom to kick in. I'd rather let a tarantula crawl up my asshole than hear your watch list.
Go ahead and do that then.
I'm scared of spiders. Why would I do that?
Good point.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Fuck. I genuinely forgot to compose my watch.
Oh
there
my
it is.
god.
This Zoa Crack Open brought to you by Black Adam in theaters right now.
I'm ready for one of these days for it to spill all over me.
Yeah. Shake it up and just really
And then you
just hit
pull
it.
out a second iPad filled with the fucking soundboard. That sounds crisp.
What are you rocking today? I have to obligatorily ask.
That makes my dick wet.
What I'm rocking today are
Pre-cum everywhere.
Yeah.
what I'm rocking today are aminos.
Aminos.
Oh, yeah.
Camu.
What's your favorite amino acid?
Fluffin. The 100% DV vitamin C. Let's go, BB.
My favorite flavor of Zoa is electrolytes.
It's got electrolytes.
That's a good one.
B vitamins, antioxidants, and electrolytes, baby.
Yeah, it's got electrolytes.
Shout out Thymine Gang.
It's also,
Ingredients: carbonated water, citric acid, natural flavors with coconut, sodium citrate, semen, beta
comes?
So you
carotene
kinda glossed
color,
over one. What was that last
potassium.
one?
I don't know what that one was. Potassium, selenium,
Selenium Gomez?
selenium, green tea extract.
was it at least your daily dose or your how much of your daily value?
Gwyneth Paltronian,
yeah, that's the one.
Paltronium.
Yeah, goop.
L-valine.
Okay.
All right,
How much of your daily value
Folic
of
acid.
Black Adam is there?
Phallic acid?
phallic acid,
Isn't that what like your muscle secretes after working out?
turmeric.
Yeah.
So you're quite literally drinking
Phallic
rock.
acid.
Phallic acid.
It's lactic acid. Fun fact, Lance Armstrong does not produce lactic acid, which is why he's so good at cycling.
and milk. Oddly,
Oh, it's
enough.
also all those fucking steroids he takes,
Well,
but
that
whatever.
too.
honestly, he wasn't the only one.
No shit.
There's like 30 people behind
Still a hero.
him. Yeah.
Shout out to
baby.
Tour de France.
Hey, how about you lose your nutsack and also win the Tour de France?
He's like, I had
4
cancer.
fucking times,
Yeah.
dude.
Hey man, it's steroids plus that movie, that documentary.
He had cancer and won 4 Tours de France, dude.
Yep. It's all about willpower, right?
But
Live strong,
everyone
right?
else
Live strong.
can dope blood or blood dope, and then fucking no big deal, dude.
Yeah.
But he's an American.
Yeah, but he made
had
a brand
cancer.
out. He made a brand out of it. It's kind of sus.
Honestly, give me blood transfusions,
Yeah.
buddy.
Sure.
Shout out Keith Richards.
I'd like one before I do the podcast every week.
that would
how-
be good.
You know how they can solve the whole steroid problem in all of sports?
Let them use them.
Just let them do
Just
it.
let him go for it.
Why not?
Baseball
then
was
it's equal.
Baseball was better.
How
when
about
everyone wanted to kill each other?
How about super football, baby?
Oh my god!
Exactly. Super football.
Super football, super touchdowns, dude.
Dude, yeah.
I want every tackle to be like the one where the guy's knee is up,
I want to watch football and it be like NFL Blitz.
Yes.
Yes, dude.
and they just shatter each other's nervous systems.
Yeah.
But they have to make like the minimum contract is $1 billion.
Yeah, right. Because you're gonna die.
But like your family's taken care of, you have health insurance for the rest of your goddamn life. Why the fact that the NFL doesn't provide lifelong health insurance for their players is a goddamn crime. Go fuck yourself.
Thanks
Sorry.
for the money. Go die now. Bye bye.
Yeah. Thanks for the entertainment.
Yeah.
Hope your brain works in 5 years.
Look at my brain.
And that's what guns sound like.
Sorry,
That's
another rant. What did you watch?
That's okay.
Ugh.
I watched.
Make that a clip.
I watched The Ring.
Hey,
We all
make
did.
that a clip.
Okay.
Big deal. Hey, big whoop.
The Ring 2000, whatever it was.
2.
9.
Thank you. I watched that, ironically, before we chose to watch the original. But
That is ironic.
yeah, I got the Steelbook and I popped that in to re-traumatize myself.
Right.
And to be honest, like, because this movie traumatized me as a kid, fucked me up for a very long time. Couldn't sleep with the lights off for quite a while. And
Had you watched Ringu before the
no, I had no idea it was a remake
You
at
weren't
the
a
time.
cinephile?
No, when I was fucking 10, wasn't.
That's funny because I did.
Wow.
But I'm also like a weeb, and I'm like I know more about like probably most things than you. I'm autistic.
The Ring traumatized me as a kid, specifically the scene where she's like, I saw her face, and it opens the closet door to reveal her. Fucking, yeah.
The fact that it's like a big jump scare, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that the best jump scare for you of all time?
One of the best of all time, even though it was a direct remake from the original, but like a.
When we got here, the whole closet thing where you just...
What about it? Well, I had just watched The Ring, so I was a little spooked. So I.
A little spooked.
A little...
Yeah.
You looked honestly horrified.
You look like a Victorian era death portrait.
I just got in the closet. I don't know what you want me to say. It was,
Well, I
I was
mean-
in the closet. So.
Right.
I think
I don't think
me and Alex know that you're in the closet.
I think everyone knows that.
But in this
No,
instance...
no one knows it because I'm closeted.
Oh, okay.
Okay, my bad.
True.
Right.
But whenever we opened the door, it was more so like the way in which you were just...
Did it look funny?
It was pretty scary looking,
Yeah.
man.
Would you say it was a jump scare?
I
guess.
jumped a little bit.
Gotcha. That's why I got you know.
All right.
It was a bit.
It was a bit.
Doing a bit.
You're
you
in
know?
the closet as a bit.
Yep. Just yes-anding that.
Right on.
You know,
Uh-huh.
I'm closeted. I was in the closet. Sorry.
Right.
And I was just. That's where I was.
That's what you do in the closet.
I just watched The Ring. That has that moment in it. It reminded me of that moment. I was kind of like, I'm a method watcher. So I
Right.
was like, when I watched that, I was
You're like,
like,
she's in
"Ah."
the closet. I should be in the closet.
Yeah. But that jump scare is legendary to me because it changed my DNA. Those frames changed my DNA.
We'll get into it, but I don't necessarily feel like it's a big jump scare.
Fucked me up as a kid.
In the Ringu, I mean.
In Ringu.
Not in
Yeah,
Ringu, no.
Okay.
It's
Maybe
more
because I
just-
saw it coming though.
That's probably it.
Because I realized about 30 minutes into Ringu that I was like, this is about a shot-for-shot remake of... Well, Ringu's not a remake, but you know what I'm saying.
Right.
You know what I
Yes.
meant to say. The Ring is beat for beat very similar.
Yeah, I mean, it's scurry, dude.
It's big spooky.
It's arguably...
Spooky, scary.
the skeleton. I had to get him off.
Yeah,
Right.
Get out of here.
Have you seen him in every episode? Every time Spooky Scary comes on, he goes in and out.
No, I've just been listening to him while Christina does.
Fucking goddamn it!
Oh,
I know, baby.
you're so cute.
Nobody watches. I know it sucks.
Oh.
Anyways,
So The Ring, huh?
yeah. I rewatched that in order to re-traumatize myself. Basically, I don't get scared by horror movies anymore.
I am kind of there with you.
I only get traumatized by, I would say, traumatic horror, like
Sure.
Hereditary or Midsummer. And I hate to use those as like direct examples, but watching a situation like that, the hyper realism of watching someone die or the pole,
The
that's-
fallout from that.
the fallout
Yeah.
of that is a terrifying situation that
Yes.
I am like, as a human with empathy, go, holy fuck, that would suck.
Yeah, but like Nightmare
Jumps-
on Elm Street now.
Yeah,
like I'm
yeah,
not
like,
9 years old anymore. I'm not scared of
slashers are just
monsters.
like fun. It's just fun
Slasher.
now. Yes, man. But basically, I put that in thinking I was going to have a summer fun horror film time, and at the sight of Samara, I was like, I think I have PTSD from this fucking movie because I was like, oh
Wow.
Jesus! So I was like,
Yeah.
I was uncomfortable, and then I was like, I was fine. I watched the whole thing. I was like, turn it off, and then I go to brush my teeth, and that paranoid feeling that you could, in your imagination, turn around and see someone. I'm like, am I checking behind my
Yeah,
shower
your
curtain
shower-
right now after watching a movie? Am I turning more lights on right now after watching a horror movie? I was laying in bed. I checked a few things. I was like, I'm fine. 31 years old. I'm getting in my bed, and I was like, she's not at the foot of my bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My eyes are closed. She's not. When I open my eyes, she's not going to be at the foot of my bed. Alexa, turn on bedroom lights. And then I look. Okay, she's not. Alexa, turn on bedroom lights. I swear to God, I had to do that.
So is that why whenever we got here and opened the closet?
yes,
you
that's.
were like,
Okay.
It's just a little reaction I have when I watch this movie.
Okay.
It's just the process I go through when I
a
watch
little
it.
over the top, I'd say.
You look genuinely horrified.
Yeah.
I think I was just chilling pretty hard.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Just in there.
Just straight chilling.
Yeah. Just-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we opened it at one point, you were chilling.
I was.
You were
chilling.
straight fucking chilling.
I was chilling so hard. But yeah, The Ring is great.
Okay.
We'll get into it when we talk about Ringu, but
Is it?
cinema, it's definitely cinema and 4-3 for me.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's great, even though it's a remake. Shout out to Evil Dead 2013.
yeah.
The last thing I watched was Tar.
Tar.
In theaters right now. A film about a conductor. Think Black Swan meets Whiplash.
Ooh.
2 hours, 45 minutes of 4-3 fucking cinema, dude.
Sounds dank.
It's one of my favorite things that come out this year. I highly recommend you see it. Kate Blanchett, great actress. Go check
Mommy.
out Tar. Yes. Go check out Tar. It is phenomenal film. It's runtime. I was told that right before I walked in, and usually I would go, okay. Like 2 hour 43, 45, you've got to justify that runtime.
Right.
Unless you're a fucking epic, Lord of the Rings or fucking the Batman or some property that like has.
You're already committed to.
You
Yeah.
need to have the director. You need to have the actors. You need
Yeah.
to, it needs to be.
Yeah.
All right. This
But-
better deliver.
Yes.
On 2 hours 45 minutes.
But besides Kate Blanchett, the director hasn't done anything for like 16 years or something. And then he comes back with this absolute fucking banger. Just matter.
Nice.
But he was an actor too. He was in Eyes Wide Shut.
shit.
Weird. I don't know. He was like, yeah, just comes out with this insanely good movie that is. I don't want to reveal too much. Just go check it out. It's about a conductor and
How's it end?
with credits.
Fuck.
Yeah. So
is,
yeah,
is there what makes something a 4-3 movie? Is there a post-credit scene?
no
4-3.
4-3. Go check it out in cinema if you can. It's phenomenal. That's
in
all I got.
The theater.
Yeah, in the theater. Something you don't like to do, Alex.
That's a fact. I'm not going to argue it.
That's it.
So you're not going to argue that you're not a cinephile. Got it.
Oh my God! He admitted it!
I'm a cinephile. I despise the theater experience
It's not something cinephiles say.
because
That's
it's not an experience to me.
Just digging your hole deeper and deeper.
I got invited to the Texas Theater. I didn't say, let's all go to the Texas Theater. And I know I'm burning a bridge right now.
Shouts to Texas Theater.
Scream 2
Tomorrow, BB. If you're watching this on
if you're
Tuesday.
watching this on Tuesday when it comes out, like you should, like you're a blood relative, like you're a cinephile, five-head. Scream 2 tomorrow at Texas Theater, 8:30 p.m. Come check it out.
We'll
I'm
be there.
tired.
I'll be at the merch table watching Scream 2 on my phone.
And now Ringu.
Let's get into Ringu.
And how would you pronounce this, Josh?
Ringu.
And that's it?
It's technically not Ringu. Did you read about that?
What do you mean?
I read some fact that said it's not pronounced Ringu.
You actually told me when we were in high school, when that Trivium album came out, in Japanese, you don't really pronounce the U's. Remember Kiriste Gomen?
I said that?
Yeah, you told me that.
Oh, yeah, because it's Kiriste,
Yeah.
not Kiruste.
Yeah, so words have to
so it's
end.
Ring.
Apparently.
Ring.
So the American trailer for Ringu pronounces the word as Ringu, but in fact, Japanese words must end with either a vowel or an N. So the U should be pronounced as a softly vocalized schwa, and I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means either. The word is taken from the Anglo-American verb regarding the cyclical nature of Sadako's curse and has nothing to do with the visual circle rings of the American remake, which is kind of funny. So the ring is talking about the nature of the curse, not the phone ringing after you watch the tape, and not the ring you see at the bottom of the well.
Yeah.
But the American remake just ran with that.
The ring!
It's the ring, because the phone and the well.
It's a double meaning. And Japanese people are like, actually, not even a bit.
It's just a curse.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
So, okay, this is the correct pronunciation?
Yep.
Nani? That's correct.
Yep, you nailed it. So, yeah, we're talking about Ringu, the Japanese original of the ring. So.
And you couldn't fucking find this.
Oh, you had problems with the streaming service? Shocker.
But Alex,
You're not making fun of me. You're actually making fun of Christina.
honestly, dude, it's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
I know it's not my fault because it's not my question.
But it's also not Christina's fault. Guess what? Amazon Prime lists Ringu 1998 as
2020
because of a remaster.
So, like, the same film got a remaster?
Yes.
Yes.
And it's
and on Amazon Prime it lists it as 2020.
Oh my god.
Isn't that fucking bullshit?
That's really dumb. I was confused when that came through. I was like, I didn't know there was a 2020 Japanese.
Me either.
Ringu.
And then I just happened to look at it on Prime and I was like, oh shit, they weren't wrong.
Gotcha.
But
I watched
they got fucking bamboozled.
Yeah, it's annoying.
I watched it on Tubi with ads, like a cinephile.
You did?
Shout out to Tubi, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was free on Tubi.
Shit.
I purchased it, so
Oh. You blind purchased
I
it?
did blind purchase it.
Arrow video version?
Because I have a problem. Thank you, Grant.
I have an addiction and I need the dopamine.
Shout out, $5 a month on Patreon, by the way.
that buys me Blu-rays.
Yeah, please. What were you saying? You were going to say something?
I interrupted him.
I'm better. I'm better than you. That's all.
I'm better.
Got it. Yeah, so it's on Tubi right now if you want to watch it, 1998. It's also on Amazon Prime. How much, though, on Amazon?
It's like $3 or $6
Oh,
or something.
is that how you watched it?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
And I watched the Arrow Video Collection version, baby.
Don't do it, Chelsea. Okay. Shout out to Chelsea, my brother-in-law's dog.
Cute fucking bitch.
Cute fat bitch. I just got scared that she was going to knock over the tripod.
Yeah.
Anyways, breaking the fourth wall. What's up?
Okay, so this is my first time watching this.
Same.
And honestly, dude, I'm glad you watched The Ring because I have not seen The Ring since 2004, maybe?
Dude.
Yeah.
I'll let you
seriously.
borrow it.
All right.
Really good movie.
Yeah.
Arguably?
Ooh.
I know. I think I agree with you.
Wait.
No, I won't wait.
Wait.
Okay,
No.
bury the lead, even though they know what the lead is now.
No, what is it?
It's better than Ringu.
Yeah.
Wow.
I hate to
of
say
course the American thinks the American remake is better.
It
than
does the suspense better. It does the horror better. It does the visuals better.
But here's the thing. The remake is... It's easy to say that because they have the blueprint to make the movie.
Right.
So it's like all the work...
Yeah.
all the work is done for them. So
Yeah.
they're like, okay, let's just reshoot this in our way and elevate this with newer technologies and newer this, newer that.
At the time that Ringu came out, it was like... It had that like... Okay, the way I saw it was... I got a bootleg VHS from a convention, and I
saw Ringu?
I didn't know what it was at all. I was just told it was a spooky movie. I watch it. I'm pretty spooked, not that spooked, and then the scene near the end comes on, and I borderline shit my pants and can't walk past a CRT that's off for the next 5-10 years.
So when you saw Ringu, you saw it before The Ring, before the
Yes.
remake.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like a true
Like a cinephile.
cinephile.
And I owned it on a bootleg like a true cinephile.
Damn, because it was not available on DVD in the US for years.
Yeah.
Yep. Crazy.
It's going
Which
into
is a
it-
great way to see Ringu
Yeah,
on a bootleg,
VHS.
a copied VHS.
Yes.
Yeah,
Literally, wow.
literally, wow.
Literally, wow.
Honestly, dude,
In my
like
lane.
fucking holy shit.
It's giving wow.
In my lane.
Moisturized.
I love that for you.
I love that for you. How you watch The Ring. I love that for you. What are the main like differences in like the American remake and the Japanese
The length
original?
and content of the tape is a lot more on the American.
The tape is creepier on the remake too,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Are the scenes in the same order? Because I remember
Essentially.
Essentially, it's a reporter.
There's the horse dies in the American one. I remember that one. Like a horse falls off the boat.
Yeah, there's a horse side plot. Like instead of people dying on an island in Ringu, like from telepathy and psychosis and stuff,
It's like horse people.
it's yeah, it's there's mysterious deaths of horses on a beach, which is a crazy visual. Like
Whoa.
that's in the Ring tape. There's a bunch of dead horses on a beach. It's all explained as to why the horses are dead in the Ring, but like they changed just a few things to make it like creepier. I think I wrote a few differences down.
Damn, I'm kind of upset that I didn't watch The Ring,
Dude.
Yeah.
But I did it on purpose because I was like, oh, I want to.
Like, I don't want to sully my.
Yeah, I want to go into Ringu fresh because I really liked Ringu a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just this. I don't want to say it's a shame, but like I do agree with you that The Ring, I think it's a better movie altogether.
It is. But it's not to say like it's
Like the legacy.
Ringu did the groundwork.
Yeah, the legacy of Ringu and like just the overall idea, especially at the time where like VHS was like the media form.
Yeah.
And everyone made copies and all that shit.
For sure.
Blah blah blah. I don't know. There was nothing like it.
But apparently, the novel Ringu, Ring, is like it's no VHSs. It's like smallpox is the virus that is
Dumb as shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
really.
It's small. But smallpox is already scary enough. You don't have to make it a fucking.
Well, in the novel, it's just like it's a little girl with ESP that can telepathically embed images in your brain or
It was
on
actually-
you, and that's
it was a PSP. She had a Sony PSP.
right.
Right.
Yeah. But she would just. It was just a curse she inflicted on people, basically.
So she had a
Because
guitar ESP. And
Yeah,
she
she would do covers of Killswitch Engage.
Yeah.
Post them on YouTube, and if you saw those, then you would die in 7 days.
Right.
with her hair down and everything. And then Chris, did you look into like the other books, Spiral and then Loop?
No, I did not.
Okay, apparently Loop it like reveals the last book. Loop. So it's Ring,
Nah.
Spiral, and then Loop. Apparently in Loop it reveals that the entire thing is a simulation, and that Samara is a computer virus.
Sadako?
Directed by Hideo Kojima.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that's very weird.
Hey, that's a nah. That's a nah for me.
That's
like,
a big nah.
That's a cop out ending. I hate those.
Cut to
Yeah.
fucking The Matrix.
Like literally, he saw the Matrix. He's like, "How do I fucking?" You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Okay.
The Matrix and Metal Gear Solid 2 were the only acceptable media with that type of ending.
Bruh.
The ending of Metal Gear Solid 2, I played that alone in my room at like 2 a.m. Almost shit my whole body.
Same. Same. Like,
dude, when it says fish and mailed, oh,
bruh.
What?
It breaks the fourth wall. It
breaks
gets fucking
harder
weird.
than any piece of media I've ever seen. I think.
And same thing. I started playing late, and I was so close to the end, and I could feel it that I stayed up late, hid in my basement to
it
finish the
forces
game.
you. It forces you to marathon that ending because there is no save point.
Yes.
for 4 hours.
Yeah. It's cut to Metal Gear Solid 2, breaking the fourth wall.
Dude,
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
What did you say?
It literally says, like, in the dialogue, you've been playing the game too long.
yeah.
And it starts saying shit like that.
Turn it
too.
off.
You have played the game for a long time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
Turn off the game.
I got
yeah.
so close.
I was like,
What the fuck?
I got so
fucking
close
10, like,
to
what the
literally
fuck?
turning off my PlayStation. I was like, will it say my progress if I turn it off?
yeah.
Like, what do
Is
I
that the next part of the
do?
game?
Yes.
It's fucking
Weird.
weird.
It's fucking art.
Actually, I'm in really bad shape financially.
It still stands up.
It is
dude.
fucking
That's
4-3.
crazy.
4-3 as fuck. Welcome back to There Are Too Many Movies, a movie podcast.
Talking about games and shit.
But hey, Oscar
I like
Isaac.
Tetris too, guys.
Oscar Isaac playing Solid Snake in the Metal Gear Solid movie. Let's fucking go.
That's real?
Is his ass thick enough though?
I doubt it. His dummy thick ass cheeks are alerting Sniper Wolf.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
Anyways, movie podcast.
All right.
One difference in that I noticed was that the dad was the one that murdered the girl on top of the well in the Ringu, and in The Ring, it's the mom that like throws a bag over her head and throws her in the well. So
I'm sorry, dude.
Yep, I know what you're gonna bring up.
The fucking throwing her into the well in Ringu is the funniest shit I've
It's
ever.
a comedic sound effect.
It's outrageous.
Bonk.
She gets fucking dirt.
She gets fucking bonked so hard, dude.
Literally, they might as well have used that noise.
Yeah. She got fucking Elmer Fudded into the fucking...
And that's The Ring. Is the that's all, folks.
Yeah,
and it's the hole that closes. It's the well that closes.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh my god, that fucking.
Oh, the Japanese horror film that shook the country. Fucking.
I lost it, dude.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I wrote that down. The fucking Samara murder was it was an actual comedy sound effect is what I wrote down.
You know how she actually got hit in the head is Bugs Bunny threw a baseball across the world, and then it hit her in the back of the head.
Yeah.
And then it had a break on it in midair.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous. It had and it left a head shape inside of the the bat. Boom.
There's a Sadako shaped hole at the well. Like, yeah.
Dude, I fucking lost it, man.
Yeah, for sure. That was one of the funniest moments. Like,
Dude, yeah.
It was. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is the horror movie that shook the nation. Fucking.
But I get it though, because everything else. I mean, aside from that one cheesy fucking sound effect, I loved this movie, dude.
Yeah, no,
yeah, it's really good. But I will say, like, The Ring's execution is so much. It's. I guess it's more. I guess you say just modern.
Yeah,
it's more.
I mean, they
like,
had more time to like think on the execution and like refine everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly,
they're standing on the shoulders of Ringu, which is a giant.
Right.
But the way they died in Ringu was like they look at the TV and then they just hit with the invert filter with an O face. They go, oh, they just come so hard.
Yeah.
And just go, oh, like how'd they die? Fucking.
They busted the fat nut.
They nutted too hard.
Yeah.
And actually, that's why it inverted it. They shoot on the camera and it's just all white. This is kind of crazy. The 2001 UK DVD release back cover carries a disclaimer stating that the distributor accept no responsibility for any injuries that occur after watching this video.
It's a good policy to have.
It's honestly the same fucking. It's those scare tactics that all producers and
Fear.com
movie companies do.
Yeah.
It's just like
on The Ring, the American DVD. The curse video is available as an Easter egg. If you go to look here and press down and find a little Easter egg, press enter. It has an interesting feature because your remote control is actually disabled for the duration of the curse video.
Oh, that's
so if you find that
brutal.
Easter egg and you hit enter and it starts playing, you actually can't stop it.
I love that.
You can't hit stop, rewind, nothing. You can't go back to the main menu. You're forced to watch the whole thing, and when it's over, the DVD returns to the menu, and then it plays a phone ringing sound effect in the DVD main menu to fuck with you, and then control to your remote resumes.
Dude, I miss DVD Easter eggs.
That shit's art, dude.
that shit is fucking art. The Matrix, dude, with the white rabbit.
The white rabbit, dude.
Let's fucking go, baby, dude. Oh god.
You get to a point where you memorize the Easter eggs on your DVDs.
Yeah, up, down,
dude,
left, right, left, right.
I still don't not check for little tiny Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Every time.
Like
It's
if I just go right one more time.
There's definitely the outline of this guy's body or like of something. You know what I mean?
I know.
It's like when you can tell a rock's gonna explode in Dragon Ball Z because the whole background is like one.
And then there's one rock that's kind of like
yes, the animated one. The rest is a matte painting, and then there's one of them that's just like
it's like Batman's gonna pick up that canister right there.
Yeah,
in Scooby Doo.
I mentioned this earlier, but I don't know if the cameras are rolling. But I had a manga where Sadako becomes a YouTuber, and I recommend it.
Sadako, by the way, is the Japanese Samara.
Oh, yeah, it's Samara in The Ring, right?
Yes.
And then, okay.
Yes.
That makes more sense.
Samara is actually, it's motivated by something. So the tree with the fiery red leaves featured in the movie is a Japanese maple, and the fruit of this tree is known as a Samara.
Oh, cool.
The one issue, granted, it's been years and years and years since I've seen The Ring, and I know it's an American remake, but the thing that bothers me is that this not inherently like a Japanese ghost story?
Yes.
And they just take out all Japanese caricature throughout. You know what I mean? It's like,
I mean, they localize it for sure, but it's still the same framework.
The concept of watching it.
But that like kind of bothers me though. It's like,
I get
let's take the Japanese completely out of this film that is inherently a Japanese ghost story. I don't know. That bothers me.
Yeah. I mean, I think especially
because Samara is a white girl, right?
Yeah.
That bothers me.
I guess I see what you're saying, but at the time, the marketing for this, I don't think they thought that it would have sold as well. And this did do like exceptionally well. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
it was both releases, by the way. In Japan, it was actually the highest grossing horror film until like recently. No, let's see.
I need to rewatch The Grudge now,
dude. Ju-on, holy fuck.
Yeah, I don't know which one took its mantle, but it was the highest grossing horror film for a long time. Kind of interesting, long before the movie premiered, the killer video, the curse tape, was used as a commercial with no context for a while.
Fucking love that, dude.
They just bought a 30-second time slot and played that crazy shit.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's the shit right
no
there.
title card.
Love it. Let's go.
Just fucking...
Because guess what? Word of mouth, baby.
Yes.
Yep.
I love the overall aesthetic of this movie, like the fucking like 90s Japan, dude.
Yeah,
like
dude.
padded suits and
It's very nostalgic.
curved sedans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love that shit. And it's a procedural too. Like this just kind of hits
getting to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's to the literal bottom of it.
Yeah.
Getting to the bottom of the well, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly. I like how like it was pre-internet too. At least in Ringu it is. In The Ring, you get an early draft of internet.
Right, and she's like looking at articles and shit.
In a library still, where it's like it's like looking it up at the library.
God, you know the requel is going to be a YouTube video.
Wait, they're requeling this?
Eventually they will. I'm sure it's going to be a fucking
It'll
YouTube
be a
video.
cursed link.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a dark web video. Yeah.
Make sure you use ExpressVPN when you watch the Ring video.
The Ring is like the Onion.
Sponsor the podcast.
The Onion
ExpressVPN. Hideo Nakata, the guy that directed the original Ringu, actually directed The Ring 2, 2005, the American remake.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
We should watch that.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I think I saw it a long time ago, but... Oh, I did see it, but I kept I shielded my eyes from the screen the entire time. I got dragged to the theater by my sister and
that's funny.
Her boyfriend at the time, and literally just watched it from underneath my shirt. I was that traumatized by the movie.
So you were traumatized by The Ring, and then you went to go see The Ring 2?
Yeah, right as my early trauma was fading, I was like, let's double down.
That's funny, dude. So this is your favorite horror monster, you'd say?
No, I would say it's quintessential to one of like my upbringing in a sense, where it's like this was the first horror movie that truly haunted me.
Yeah,
that truly made me turn on lights more and like think I saw something. And I told the story of the ring at the foot of Samara being at the foot of my bed, which I'll cut in here. When I saw The Ring, I lost months of sleep. I was just getting over all of it. I went to fall asleep. Sometime in the middle of the night, I slowly wake up and I'm like, oh. And I look at the foot of my bed and all I see is this silhouette of what looks like the Ring girl standing at the foot of my fucking bed. Like people describe being frozen in fear. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
I hadn't felt that until that moment. And I remember shooting up to my headboard, like sitting up and just staring at it, trying to figure out if it was real.
Yeah.
And just waiting for my eyes to adjust to the light.
Oh.
While the room slowly started to come into vision, like my pupils like slowly like brought the darks up and whatever. It was a shirt hanging on a bedpost. My dad had came in to like say goodnight or whatever, and I was already passed out, and there was a shirt on the floor. And he just like, oh, that's weird. Hung it up and left.
And killed his son with a heart attack.
Yeah. So for a while, I was just genuinely a fucked up person from this movie.
Yeah.
Like just scared shitless.
But like when I say that, it's like it's the monster of your nightmares is Samara. Like
yeah, I'd say so.
Your formative monster.
What would, what would your formative monster be?
The movie theater.
I mean, shit. I don't really know. I used to get scared at most horror movies, but recently it's like I could watch the scariest thing ever and go stand in my dark closet for the next 12 hours and feel nothing. But I don't know. Maybe Sadako, I guess, but I can't really think of anything else.
Like, even now, dude, when I turn the lights off or whatever in like a hallway situation, I always think of the Jekyll from 13 Ghosts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With the fucking cage, with the cage over the head.
I recently rewatched it on the VHS.
Fuck yeah.
That ghost scarred the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I remember
still think of that ghost.
in Gray Aliens.
And Gray Aliens are just inherently fucking terrifying.
Yep.
But I think
interdimensional beings.
But to this day, the Jekyll like still kind of like pops into my fucking head.
It's the frantic insanity of it. That's like
it's just the like this person's going berserk.
Yeah.
Back to The Ring, beat for beat. When you watch The Ring, the remake, like I watched The Ring and then Ringu the next night, and so it was Ringu is. You can just see they beat for beat, scene for scene remade it. Like the kid goes upstairs, stares at the TV. In The Ring they added like an apparition in the back too, like sort of like a ghostly feature. Before
I was expecting that,
yeah, which is kind of like because in Ringu it's implied sometimes that there's something in the room just with
and they don't necessarily show it.
Yeah, which I really thought was
they
cool.
just show them like unsettled, like looking over their shoulder.
But that's like a 5-head move.
Yes.
You know what I mean? A three-head move is like, oh, do you see it?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
But a 5-head move is to imply with music or tone or
the angles
or lighting that like something could possibly be there, but like let's not show it.
Yeah, there was multiple times in Ringu where a stinger or music inflection would happen, and it would imply that I'm supposed to be seeing something lurk in the background or something. And I would get up, I would sit up and squint and be like, "Am I missing something?"
But it's
There
even
isn't
more
anything.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Yes. But then when they cut, and once it fades, like that suspension fades a little bit, it would cut to a wide, and then in the reflection on the CRT, she would see something, and no music sound effects or something. And I was like, oh, this is cool. The way they, like,
it
it's
keeps
not,
you on edge.
It's
Yeah.
unconventional.
For sure. And I also think that like it's also unconventional in the way that like there are no real jump scares in this movie. And when I say that, like there are stingers,
Yes.
but it's never like, spooky scary. It's
Right.
like, oh, it's like a visceral like fuck, that's not cool. Or
Yeah.
it's like that's a disturbing image, but it's not like supposed to make you jump. It's just like yikes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to describe
Yikes.
it. Yikes.
And that's what they said in the movie. They like Samara comes out of the TV, they go, "Oh, yikes!"
Yeah, exactly.
They try and run, they slip on a banana
I
peel.
specifically mean like the cutaways, like the flashbacks and the cutaways.
Yeah. Like the cutaways in Ringu, like I saw her face in the closet, and then it wasn't as like God. The one
I
in
mean,
the
it's
ring,
still shocking, you know.
Dude, the stinger of the little boy watching the tape,
That
was fucked up.
like there's a powerful stinger there, but like even more horrifying than that is at the end where she's like, "Why did you bring the tape?"
Yeah.
And then he says, "Tomo-chan told me to."
yeah,
Oh, that's horrifying,
Yeah.
dude.
like
Brutal.
he's got a weird connection to the
dead girl.
the
Yeah.
dead girl for sure. And by the way, in the Ring remake, the kid they casted just looks terrifying. But like he looks like he looks like an adult human in a child costume. Just if your kid looks like that, start over, man.
Yeah.
I like
Throw him in a well.
that kid in the Ring remake is terrifying, just without any stingers, without any like when he says anything in the Ring remake, you're like, this kid is making me uncomfortable. Like future serious like,
get
in
away
the
from me.
eyes.
Yeah.
It's something weird in that kid's eyes, dude.
Cut to he's killed 12 people.
Exactly.
He's a serial murderer. One of my favorite character actors, well, I mean, I just don't see him enough, is Hiroyuki Sanada.
He's great.
He's fucking awesome, dude. He's Scorpion in the Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
yeah.
shit. All right, let's go.
He's fucking hard as shit. And I see him a lot. He was in Army of the Dead. He was dope in that.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
He's great. I want to see him more. Fucking great actor, man. And he was excellent in this as like the husband character who I didn't like. I specifically didn't like in The Ring. That guy.
Yeah. But he's
With his
just
fucking stringy hair.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man.
But in Ringu, he's just a likable dude. Like he's like
it's like they're separated, but it's like you don't hate them for not being separated. It's just and it's not like a big plot point either. It's just like they live separately and they're
It's just their situation.
Yeah, it's just the situation.
Yeah.
And there's no bad blood between them either.
Yes.
No.
But he does slap the shit out of her at one point.
He does slap the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I like him.
In the Ring remake, when he he's like, would you? She goes after she's like trying to describe like what's going on with the tape and all this stuff, and she's like, would you describe me as someone that's scared easily? And like she's trying to convince him of what's going on or whatever. And he was like, no. He's like, you're not a real looker when you dress like this, though, or something like that. He says some shit to Naomi Watts. He says
ugly
this.
bitch.
One of the most beautiful women of our time.
He
dude.
has some line about like how she's wearing sweatpants, and he's like, "Oh, you're not so worse for wear," or some shit like that. Where it's just like, why are you commenting on this?
Naomi Watts, great actress.
Naomi Watts, by the way, was a few.
This is turned into a double feature.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Naomi Watts got the role, but Jennifer Connelly was offered it. Jennifer Love Hewitt and Gwyneth Paltrow and Kate Beckinsale.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit!
And finally-
all of them would have been great.
Finally went to Naomi Watts. Though.
Actually, do we think Jennifer Love Hewitt would have been great in The Ring?
She's great in anything.
She's great. Yeah.
Oh, okay. She's a great actress. Sorry, my bad.
What are you waiting for, huh?
It's even more egregious in the second one.
Yeah.
Because it's raining in a graveyard. Have you seen that one?
No.
You're like,
It
no, but I
is-
will now.
Do you hear me? If you want me bad, come and get me. I'm right here.
It's egregious.
Yep. Overall, I thought Ringu was really good. It's really the ending that's everything. Like
The intro and the ending are 10 out of 10s, I think.
yes, and it's funny because like gosh, as I was watching this, it felt like I was watching a remake of The Ring 2002.
Yeah.
But I wasn't. But it was like, oh, this is shot for shot almost. Like the opening scene with the two girls. It's almost same dialogue, same fake outs. They answer the phone, it's
Right.
mom, all that stuff. Beat for beat, it's like almost exact. And
Did they have that nursery rhyme in the middle of it?
nursery rhyme.
Frolic and brine, goblins be thine.
I don't think so. In the American one.
I don't remember that, no.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a fucking hard little haiku situation.
Dude, when they go goblin mode.
The cheddar goblin.
Nothing's better than cheddar.
And then the flashbacks to like what happened with not Samara, what's her name?
Sadako.
Sadako. I thought that was very interesting with Japanese Michael Shannon.
Yes.
Did you guys catch Japanese Michael Shannon?
Yeah.
That was fucking hard, man.
It was cool how like it showed the time lapse, so like she doesn't sleep. Or am I thinking of the remake? They're blending in my head now.
the timeline.
There's a time lapse of Samara or Sudoku, whatever. Sudoku puzzles. Yeah. They're just haunted by Sudokus.
I think it's Naruto.
Oh, yeah. It's Naruto. There is a tape of her in captivity, and she's just staring at the camera, and the clock behind her is just going hours.
Yeah, it's the
and hours
American
and hours.
one.
Okay,
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, they're all blending in my head now. The
Japanese
American remake's
Michael Shannon.
better.
I agree
Damn.
with you, actually.
It's good.
I do, yeah.
It's good. You should rewatch it. It's really good.
I'm gonna rewatch it right away.
It's scarier throughout. The Ringu is scary, but it's like
There's
the
only those
mids-
specific moments that actually are scary.
Yeah.
Did it have eye goo though?
Huh?
Eye goo. When she
Wagyu
raises,
beef.
when she raises the skeleton out of the
Oh,
the
yeah.
well,
It's fucking
and then a
sick.
literal goo is coming out of her
Yeah.
eyes,
She got
dude.
fucking gunked.
Something similar happens in the Ring remake. I don't spoil it, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's just like executed
It's-
differently.
yeah.
It's
I just
really
like the
good.
agu.
It's really good.
It's really great.
Also, what a fucking tedious task to like take all of the water out of a well.
Yeah.
That was so dumb.
They first of all, they fucked up with the allocation of people. Like, obviously, have the guy pull it up from the start.
Yeah, she just got a fucking tricep and lat workout.
Yeah, literally like 2 hours left to live, and they're like, let's empty this well, not knowing it would even help.
Just drink it.
Stupid.
Just a big
Duh.
straw.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Dummies.
Yeah, drink that green death water
Yeah. That
has-
fucking stagnant 60-year-old water.
that arguably has it's just literal fucking decomp water.
It's just goop. Just
Yeah.
human goop.
Yep.
So, the American remake was better, and that's it.
Yeah, it's a better. Like, I recognize that Ringu's the original. I'm not saying.
I still
like,
think it's a great
You
legendary
guys are sounding
movie.
very American right now.
it's a more enjoyable film.
Damn.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think the American version is a lot more bombastic and in your face.
When was the last time you saw it? Fucking 2004. Shut the fuck up.
Almost
guy that
20 years
admits
ago.
it. Guy that admits he hasn't seen it for like 18 years is like.
I'm more inclusive overall. I am the
yes.
only person of color on the podcast.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Anything else on this?
that's it for me.
Nay.
Check out both those movies.
Yeah,
We kind of did a double feature.
A little bit.
But I appreciate y'all's input on The Ring. I guess I need to watch that now.
You should.
Yeah.
In the cinema with Marty Scorsese's boys. We got to determine whether or not Ringu is in fact cinema or not cinema. We're only talking about Ringu,
Yes.
not The Ring. You can't take The Ring into account. 2002's The Ring. So is Ringu 1998 cinema? I'll go first. I loved this movie. I'm glad to own it. And there are a lot of really cool special features in that Arrow video.
Nice.
Essays and bonus features and all sorts of shit. Anyways,
Neat and good.
neat and good. Thumbs up. Alex.
Yeah.
Chris Collins.
Yep.
Now we have to determine whether or not Ringu belongs in the one true cinema format of 4 motherfucking 3.
Fuck yeah.
Does it belong in our Criterion collection? Does it belong in the fucking There Are Too Many Movies fucking
Top tier
vault?
collective. Yeah.
Yeah. Chris?
Nope.
That's
a no. That's a no for me, dog. I will say the last 10 minutes are cinema, but other than that.
So what is your hate? Where does your hate for the Japanese people
Yeah, why
come
do you
from?
hate them like that?
Lady, I got buddies who died face down in the muck so that you and I can enjoy this family restaurant.
All right, I'm out of here.
It's funny that like you hate anime, but you were gonna 4-3 this, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anime fucking sucks, dude.
Right.
I'm actually the only person that's been in an anime, so there's that. As a
Not
professional
true.
voice actor.
If you-
It is true, actually.
If you count the fact that I did achieve a
Get your
Kamehameha. Get your burgies.
You did achieve what?
I achieved a Kamehameha.
You achieved a Kamehameha, like
Yes.
in real life.
So that
Yeah.
makes you more Japanese than...
Watch this.
Damn.
So,
Yeah.
And then future Chris, you're going to put the halo around
Yeah.
him.
I won't do that.
yeah, you will. Come
Nah.
on, please.
It would, yo, you'd look so dumb if I didn't do that, right?
No, I'd look so dumb if you did it. I'd look so stupid.
If you made him look real strong.
Yeah.
Shout out to my neighbors, by the way, that are probably putting in a noise
Hey,
complaint.
fuck your neighbors.
I'm not. They're pretty cool.
Mm.
Some of them.
DMT. You want me to do it?
Go ahead.
You don't have
What
one?
is-
I don't have one.
What is the dumb movie title for Ringu? We'd have to determine like a stupid fucking shitty title that we will name the episode. Let's start with Chris. Oh wait, no, last week's winner.
Oh, shit.
We watched Mandy last week.
Yeah.
And Sev Boss 15 in the Discord, his DMT is Pig on Drugs.
Yep, solid.
It's true.
It's a solid DMT. All right, so Alex, you want to go first?
Yeah. I have well,
Fuck!
and ring ding dong, ring da ding 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 dong, as well as da wing.
Nice.
Okay.
Thanks.
Josh?
I had well as well. As well.
Oh!
And then Hole.
Just whole.
Oh.
I straight up didn't do it. I'm sorry. I totally forgot.
Just
totally
hey
forgot.
man, how about your what is it called?
One.
Improvisation. buddy.
Yes, anding.
Yeah, yes, and it.
It's got a well. It's got CRT.
5, 4,
It's got
3,
VHS,
2, 1.
scary, spooky, Holy Ghost.
Fucking
I mean, it has nothing
Holy
to do
go-
with religion, but yeah.
Holy Ghost.
Holy
ego.
diver.
I just met her.
What box office? I don't fucking know.
I know the budget.
Okay, let's do it.
So you guys want to guess? What was the budget for Ringu?
Ringu.
And we're saying it wrong the whole episode. Fuck it.
Ringu.
3 million.
Okay.
No.
What's your guess, Josh?
Let me go 3.5 million.
You piece of shit. I'd like to go even further. 300 million yen.
Oh.
Yeah.
The budget was 1.2 million. So Alex wins.
Oh, son of a fucking.
Remember how you were like,
shit.
no,
Let's
dude.
friggin' go,
Dummy.
BB.
Big fuck!
I hate you.
Big fuck.
Shout out to Philip Seymour Hoffman and the Master.
Yeah, friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Yeah.
He would have been. Rip.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done. That's my Philip
I'd
Seymour.
love to see him eating ribs.
Hell yeah. Anything else? I'm done. I'm tired.
Going Nini.
I'm tired.
I'm spent.
We have to record another episode tomorrow, dude.
Yep.
But
I'm gonna shove a bowling pin up my asshole.
For the show.
Prepare for that.
Yeah. Available on YouTube.
Yeah.
Marked not for kids.
Yes.
and by now, no wait. We're about to do our spooky series giveaway, guys.
We got to take a picture of that. Or you just want to take it home?
I'll just take it home.
Okay. This is a great part of the podcast where we just
Yeah.
talk about running the podcast.
Behind the scenes.
BTS stuff. Viewers love when you peel back the layers.
Hey, did you see that BTS is gonna serve in the Korean army?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's pretty funny.
Pretty fucking wild that that still exists.
Yeah.
Just
Alright.
The army.
the army, but
Yeah. But conscription.
required military service. You have to go kill some people for a while,
Or at least serve.
or at least suffer some sort of inconveniences for. Whatever.
At least, 2-4 years? Yeah.
Come watch Scream 2 with us tomorrow.
That's it. Yeah, come and check out Scream 2. Thanks for listening with Arts Many Movies. $5 a month on Patreon if you'd want to support your local on the internet podcast. Check out The Ring and Ringu. Alex, what are you doing? Oh, he's rubbing his hands together. Oh, he's like licking his lips. He's like, oh, he's just chilling so hard. Check out Zoa Man in theaters now. Zoa Man,
Going after this.
you're going to go see Zoa Man in theaters?
We have to do Black Adam. I feel like we have to.
That would be a funny episode to do right after spooky season. We all watch Black Adam.
Shout out to Zoa Man.
Yeah, it's got to be a
That's
big,
my DMT called it.
big Zoa episode.
I'm calling it. I did it first. You guys didn't
I
get
did
that.
it.
Later, Toads.
Later.
Goodbye.
Bye.